bags where heart lies.
Hey guys, my first week as an official member of BodyBags. I want to apologize up front for the quality of the video. The lighting's just not good right now. It's like 12 midnight, 12:30. But next week, because I'm doing it every Monday now, so next week the lighting will be a lot better. So again, apologize for the quality. But this week was a random week, and I just decided to pick one out of the stack of stuff I watched this week, and first one I picked happened to be one that had never been reviewed on BodyBags, and that's 1967's Wait Until Dark. It has Audrey Hepburn, Alan Arkin, Richard Crenna. Now, my grandma had really liked this movie, and she always talked about it. She had saw it when it came out, I guess, back then, and she always really liked it, and I've heard her always talk about it. And when Don't Breathe actually can't come out, I had heard that it was kind of like this, because basically the general plot is this woman's newly blind, and her husband goes off to work, and there's a mishap in the beginning to where the husband unknowingly gets a doll filled with heroin that Alan Arkin wants, and the woman that Alan Arkin is supposed to get this doll from passes the doll to Audrey Hepburn's husband, and he doesn't know it's filled with anything, so he grabs it and wants to give it to his wife or whatever. And basically, Alan Arkin wants that doll because it's got heroin in it, so he devises a plan for him, Richard Crenna, and this other henchman guy. They devise a plan to fool her while the husband's away at work, and this big scheme to basically break into the house and look for the doll because none of them can find it, and so that's basically what it is. So it's kind of like Don't Breathe, whereas you have people breaking into a blind person's house, except Don't Breathe was kind of a twist type thing to where they broke into the wrong person's house, and the guy in Don't Breathe is about to whoop ass. But this, I mean, it's Audrey Hepburn. I mean, what is she really gonna do? And so it builds more tension to me like that, because the robbers are there to do harm, get their business done, and they're fully capable of doing it. And the pace is kind of slow, but it builds up the tension. Now, the two henchmen, Richard Crenna and the other guy, they're kind of forgettable. They're all right, but they do a satisfactory job. Who makes this movie? The person who makes this movie worth watching is Alan Arkin, and a lot of people only know Alan Arkin from stuff like most recently Going in Style, and more romantic comedies and stuff like that. And I gotta say, he has a sinister part in this. It's almost like a snake, uncoiling kinda. I know that's weird to say, but yeah, throughout the whole movie, just the way he talks, he's real slick with it. He has the perfect things to say, and he means exactly what he says. He looks badass. Just his performance is what makes this film memorable to me. And out of a score of 10, I give it a 7.5, 8 out of 10. I mean, it's considered a classic. I mean, Audrey Hepburn's beautiful. Like I said, Alan Arkin's role is amazing. This could essentially be compared to like a Hitchcock film. It's basically like the same style of what it is. There's nothing much more I can say. The ending is awesome. I don't want to give anything away because people should see this. So especially because Warner Archive, they had put this out on DVD. From what I had heard, it looked really good in the first place, but I had never picked up the DVD. But I just went on Amazon and picked this up because I wanted to check it out, watch it with my grandma and stuff. But we both enjoyed it a lot. Again, the transfer was really good. I mean, it looked as good as a movie from '67 can. There's a lot of grain, colors are muted, but again, this was the '60s, so colors were muted in the first place, But I mean, blacks are good. There's a fine grain, Nothing really to complain about as far as transfer goes. If I was to complain about anything, it's really no features really. There's an interview with Alan Arkin but that was from years and years ago, so that's nothing new. Um, yeah, there's no commentary, no nothing. There's a trailer, a warning trailer, and that's it. So, I wish it would have had a commentary, but it's one of those things where the makers of this movie probably aren't living no more. I mean, Audrey Hepburn's dead. I don't know about the henchman, but Alan Arkin's pushing like 80 something. He may be even 90. I don't know. But yeah, what was it, $14 on Amazon? If you're looking for a classic, I know a lot of people don't like watching these kind of movies, but I mean, if you're looking to get an old school classic, one that a lot of people don't talk about, this is definitely the way to go. Warner Archive did an excellent job. I wish more people would get this release or at least talk about it, because like I said, I mean, that's pretty sad when I had to hear about this movie from my grandmother. I mean, I feel like I should have heard about this way earlier from actual horror fans, because this is right up there with Hitchcock, and I can't stress that enough. But anyways, like I said, I'll be back next Monday with better quality video. I don't know what the theme is or what's going on with it, but I'll see you every Monday. Anyways, guys, peace.